Okay, looks like we're up and running. Hello there. Hi anyone to either watching this live or watching the recording later. We'll be picking up again today with another live stream for FTL. I hope everybody had a good weekend and is doing well for themselves. This time we'll try again with the Zoltan B ship, which really probably should have been a win on the last time I ran. Used this ship on the first attempt, but inability to get either a cloaking unit or a defensive drone was the downfall of that run, because the ship unfortunately got taken apart by a very long sequence of missiles. Let me go ahead and pull up the ship again so we can see what we're talking about here. This is the Zoltan B. Overall, this ship has one real weakness, and that is that it starts with no normal shields. You have to purchase the shields at a one-time cost of 100 scrap for the first shield barrier. Oh, also let's set it to hard. I did one game on easy over the weekend, just for fun, and it was incredible how easy the game was. Once you know what you're doing, it's pretty much impossible to lose on easy. Anyway, but going back to this, as I said, so you don't start with shields, you have to buy them. But otherwise, this ship's really good. You have the Ion Blast. A pair of Ion Blasts together is pretty much able to take out any shields given enough time. Its big weakness is ships that have high evade, which interrupts the ion chain that keeps shields out. And number two, also a big weakness to cloaking, because cloaking will stop the ion chain. But really good at dropping shields, levels up your weapons guy super duper fast. And then the pike beam is, of course, always good. The charge up time also lines up really well. 8 seconds on the ion blast, 16 seconds on the pike beam, so you can get in 2 shots and it lines up really nicely. Anyway, so not too much more to say. I'll go ahead and get started, and hopefully this run will go pretty well. Anyway, one thing I will do right away is put the pike beam in slot 1, because the pike beam is more important. And we have to make sure that the pike beam doesn't get depowered. If I take damage to the weapon system, it's more important that I lose in one of these ion blasts than lose the pike beam, because without the pike beam I have no way of dealing damage. And there's not much else to say. Well, 2 stores right away. Of course, there's no point in going to a store at the start of the game because we have no scrap, and there's really nothing we'd want to buy for quite some time. The early game will be saving for 100 scrap so that I can purchase that, get some actual shields, and not be super dependent on the Zoltan shield. Anyway, obviously we want to attack before this guy can attack. Alright, so fire away on weapons. If we're lucky, we can knock out one of their weapons here. Alright, we ionized the heavy laser. That's actually the better of the two. Alright, pike beam's charged. I think I can get a shot off. I think I can get a shot off before they charge their shields back up. Yep, there we go. That's not an especially good surrender offer. And we should be able to stop them before they get away. I'll fire at their, yeah, I've ionized their weapons, so I'll fire away at their engines so that they can't get away. Alright, and the pike beam's going to be charged up again. There we go. So see how easy that was? Fortunately, they did not manage to get through the Zoltan shield. Only 12 scrap, though. This is hard difficulty, so you don't get a lot of scrap. The 16 feels nice, though. Alright, a trap. That's a defensive 1. Okay, this is pretty similar to the last ship. It's actually almost identical to the last ship. Same weapons, a heavy laser and a single shot missile. We actually even got a dodge there. That's nice, because only took one point of Zoltan shield damage. Hi, Arch and me. Since they're not running away, I'll just keep firing at their weapon system. And the pike beam will end this battle. That's a hull that's very vulnerable to the pike beam. Okay, 19 scrap, that's good. That's on the high side of what you can get. And look how fast weapons guys charging up. Already 20 shots in 2 battles. So good stuff. Let's hopefully get even more encounters. That's the goal. Explore the asteroid field. Oh good, we found a fight. Excellent. So they have a burst 2 and a mini beam. If we're lucky, we'll be able to take out the burst 2. Oh, it's in an asteroid field too. That's not good. Asteroid field is bad when you're relying on a Zoltan shield. I took out the mini beam, which is not the one I wanted to hit. And this ship is actually not that good for the pike beam. Yeah, you saw exactly what happened there. Now I have no shields, and we're going to get hit by asteroids. So now the question is just how many asteroids are going to hit us while we're waiting for the pike beam to charge up again and fire a second time. They can't fire at us, but there's one. I think we'll just try to jump out of here ASAP. There's another one. These are breaching the hull as well. Get out of there! That also breached the hull too. Alright, let's get out of here and hopefully not jump into another battle. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it's a battle. Okay, this one's going to try and... Ooh, this is not good. See, they have a combat drone. Combat drones are bad because they strip away the Zoltan shield really fast. We need to win this battle, and they're going to try to run away, but I'm going to try... I'm not going to worry about them running away right now. I'm going to try and knock out their drone. That's the most important thing. That's much more dangerous than their missiles here. Unfortunately, we missed. Now the Zoltan shield's gone. Not good. Now that combat drone is just going to pick us apart. Alright, I managed to knock out the drone. Okay. I managed to take the drone out. Now it's just the missile firing. I'm still going to keep going on. Still keep... Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. I'll take that. Alright, no more missiles. Oh. Alright, and one more shot will kill their ship. Okay. No, this is not that bad of a start. Honestly, I need to put out this fire because I have no way of... I can't open the doors right now. Alright, they got it out. They've managed to put it out. Okay, now we can finally fix up the ship. Alright. Hut with 1T. No problem. Alright, so now we can actually do some repairs. I mean, that could have been much worse. Take my word for it. That could have been a lot worse. Alright, let's fix the shields first. Fix the hull breach. Alright, hull is fixed. Heal up. Let the oxygen refill. I mean, if you saw what they hit doors, and they hit sensors, and they hit shields. Normally hitting shields is bad, but our shield unit doesn't do anything right now. So that wasn't really that bad. And losing sensors is obviously not that important. And fortunately, there were nobody tried to board us, so the door controls weren't that important either. Alright. Get them out of there. This is where a fast forward would be nice, if you could fast forward this repair phase. Overall, I wouldn't say this start's been that bad. I mean, it could have been better. When I played the last playthrough, it went a little bit more smoothly, but it hasn't been too bad. And everything will be fixed up in a second. Wait, Frederick? Who's Frederick? Is that this guy? Yes. Okay, there we go. Everybody's healed up. And we're good to go. Alright, so need 35 more scrap to be able to upgrade shields, which we definitely want. Ah, good. Another battle. I mean, the good news is I'm getting a battle on every single jump, which is what you want. I mean, that's a good thing, obviously. My guys are getting some good experience. Alright, it's already charged and ready to go. There we go. Nice. We took out their missile before it could fire. So this ship's not even going to get close to getting through the ion shield. Their ion shield, through the Zoltan shield. This one, yeah. Let's hit some other systems this time. That's good. I can get some more experience. And their ship's pretty screwed right now. They're actually doing a decent job of repairing. Now I've got to hold until the Ion Blast hit, because the pike beam obviously won't go through shields. There we go. 13 scrap. Alright. Almost got the weapon skill leveled up already. I guess we're going here and then here. Without long-range scanners, you're just jumping around in the dark anyway. Yes. Good. Quest marker in the next sector. I don't know what we'll get for that, but can't hurt. Obviously, we're going to attack the pirate. Okay, they've got another combat drone, which is bad. Just because, so, one of the reasons why the combat drone... This is actually a really strong ship here. They have a combat drone, which is really bad for our Zoltan shield, and they have a mini-beam, and they have a laser as well. Like, it means that we can't just focus on one system and ionize it. Like, they have multiple threats. We're going to take some damage in this battle, for sure. And it didn't help that that shot missed, either. See? Unfortunately, they actually synchronized that really well. But there's not much we can do other than try to hit all these systems with the pike beam and hope that it does a lot of damage. Okay, the good news is that knocked out their combat drone. So now we can focus on the weapons. And that shot didn't hit anything super important either. Alright, there we go. So all their weapons are knocked out, and the next shot from the pike beam should kill them. Because fortunately this ship is very vulnerable to the pike beam. Alright, that wasn't too bad. 2 damage. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright. Good. And now we can upgrade shields and not be quite as vulnerable. That could have been a really bad battle. Now, we're also going to need to get some more reactor power, because right now I can run shields by dropping engines and oxygen, so it's not the end of the world, but it is low. We're going to need some more reactor power and some more... And level 2 shields as well. I am the Dread Pirate something. This ship is vastly less dangerous than the one we just fought. It just has a basic missile launcher and an ion stunner. Anyway, I do need to hit their weapons. So pike beam's got to go across like so. That's a terrible surrender offer. I'm not accepting that. Alright, good. Took out their missile. Their ship's pretty screwed right now, let's be honest. No. Well, that was good to ionize their weapons, but I have to wait for the ion blast to fire again. There we go. Because shields weren't down. Alright, there we go. Easy battle. 15 scrap. Do I want another reactor or level 2 shields? Let me get one more reactor upgrade first. It's been a pretty good first sector overall. Nothing there. And this is a bit unfortunate. Look how far to the left the exit is placed. Where the exit's placed tends to be a little bit random. If the exit were back here, I could easily get in 2 more jumps, but it's so far forward that I have no choice but to jump to the exit because the rebels would destroy me right now. Give them 5 missiles for a reactor upgrade. Oh, nice. Alright, so that's good. I'll take that. Now I have enough to run level 1 shields. Next, let's get some engine upgrades for more dodge chance. Ooh, looks like we're going to a Mantis-controlled sector. A lot of red sectors on the map there. Mantis sectors are good for us, though. We match up well with Mantis ships because they rely on using the crew teleporter normally. Yay! We got a new crew member. Okay, Marcus. Marcus the Rockman. Alright. We don't have too many dodges yet, so let's send Miss poor Hut over to the shield room. This will give me an extra power bar. And get that way I don't have to rely on a Zoltan piloting, where the bonus power is wasted. And there's another quest marker too. Well, hopefully we can work our way over there. Should be able to do that. I'm still trying to avoid the store because I have nothing to buy, so going there is just a waste of a jump. I believe you do have okay, if you pick this option, you either get a Mantis crew member, which is the good result, or I think the fugitive can like plant a bomb and damage your ship, but it's worth it for the chance to get a crew member. Yeah, see? We got the bad result, basically. I still say it was worthwhile. It was worth the chance to get a crew member. I got the bad result, though. Unfortunate. Ah, well. We'll live. And this ship's pretty vulnerable to a pike beam as well. No, I want to hit the weapon system, so let's make sure we do that. Ooh, that's a weird beam. Let's do that, but run it in the opposite direction. So make sure that it hits the weapon system first. Ah well. C'est la vie. We will survive. More damage than I would have liked to have taken, obviously. And unfortunately only 12 scrap. Yeah, so could have gotten a Mantis crew member and taken no damage. Instead we took 5 damage and didn't get anyone. But if I need crew, I'll accept that I'll take that 50-50 every time. I mean, the Mantis crew member is worth 55 scrap, so it's a pretty big deal. Anyway, let's head towards that quest marker. Sadly, there's not much I could do at the store right now. Also, sadly, there was nothing there. Ooh, that quest marker is really awkwardly placed. I either have to go to the store or have to double back here. I think, well, I gotta run through the store then, sadly. Not much I can do at the store. I mean, I'd love to get this, but there's obviously not enough. Yeah, there's really little I can do here other than spend scrap to fix up the hull. A bit of a wasted jump, but I suppose fixing the hull's not that big of a deal. Oh, well, if I'd gotten this one jump early, I could have sold the anti-personnel drone and done something with that. Give them fuel in exchange for a fire beam. Now that is interesting. That, if we ever have a ship that's not that dangerous, I might swap the pike beam for the fire beam. And if I'm not fighting rockmen. The fire beam doesn't directly deal damage, but it does set lots of fires, and it actually combos pretty darn well. It combos pretty well with the ion blast. This ship's too dangerous to use it on, and this ship's going to try to run away anyway, but for a less dangerous ship, I'd think about using that. So anyway, they're going to try to run away. I was hoping that would knock out the burst laser, but it did not. Come on, ionize that burst laser before it fires again. Nice, that's what I wanted. Remember, this ship is trying to run away still. I hope I can get them before they actually run. Let's try ionizing their, there we go. Ionizing their piloting. There we go. That should do it. Just barely in time. Hi, Racing. Stun bomb. Well, now all of a sudden I'm getting all this stuff. Now is when I'd love to hit a store, because I could sell some of this stuff I don't even want. Oh well. Game is often weird like that. I'll hit a store at some point, sooner or later. Ooh, this could be a fun battle to use this fire beam on. No, I need the ion blast just because there's going to be more fires set by the sun anyway. Also, this ship's weapons are not very scary. Let's try this. Now I just try to ionize their weapons. Alright, actually, I'll have the Rockman go put that out. If you're wondering why I'm hitting this side of the ship, I want to make sure that that cloning bay is down. Alright, so I don't know how much of their ship is on fire, but I'm guessing a lot of it is. This is where having sensors would be nice, so I'm just going to fire at their... Actually, I should be firing at their cloning bay, too. I'm not familiar with Smooth MC Groove. I don't know who or what that is, I'm afraid. Well, I guess we might as well set some more fires. This would also be better if there was no, obviously if we weren't next to a sun, this would also be better. Well, I guess it didn't matter. Their whole ship died without, their ship just died before we could, get the rewards. We'll have to fix that in the next battle. Oh well, my plan didn't work out. No. I'll take this upper route, it's a little bit safer. Alright, here's a chance for a double scrap reward. You know what, this ship's not dangerous either. We can use the fire beam in this battle as well. Yeah, this ship's really not dangerous. The only danger would be the crew teleporter, I suppose. Set fires, lots of fires. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what's happening over there, but it can't be too good. I'm assuming that a lot of their ship is currently on fire. Maybe I should upgrade scanners so I can tell. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Okay, what do I not need? Go fix the scanners and then stand in the scanner room. Then we'll be able to see what's going on over there. We also just maxed out weapons, which is pretty cool. Okay, now we're finally able to see. Oh, we gotta set the. All right, now we can finally see what's going on over there. And yes, most of the ship is burning. Okay, yeah, so that med bay is currently burning. Look at this. This is pretty funny. Now they're just running away. I think their ship's gonna die though. Before they all end up dying. Oh, or they might die from lack of oxygen too. Oh, look at this. Their oxygen's knocked out, so they're gonna end up suffocating because they can't go and fix the oxygen because they'll die. Now we play the waiting game. No, they're dead. They can't get their oxygen back online, so they're dead. There's no way to fix the oxygen. It's just a slow death. Oh no, no, ah! All right. Anyway, so that was amusing. All right. All right. Now this allows me to run higher dodge chance at the start of these battles. I'll see if I can check it out later racing. Oh wow, 9 fuel for 2 drone parts. That's a great deal. I don't even have a drone system right now. Oh. Alright. Here's the question. If you pick pry it open, you've got a 50-50 chance to get a Mantis or lose a crew member. I think I've got to jettison the pod. Too much of a chance to lose a crew member. I don't have a lot of guys. I don't want to lose one. Sad, but let's investigate the battlefield. Good, we got a battle. Good stuff. Okay, I think I can set this ship on fire as well, but let's stick with pike beam first. What do they have? Okay, so they've got a beam. They've got I think that's a whole beam, and they've got a single shot. Actually, no, this ship can't hurt me. As long as I keep shields up, they can't well, they can, but it's very hard for them to hurt me. Let me leave it at that. It's very hard for them to hurt me. They have to coordinate their laser to fire at the exact same time that, oh, and send my dudes back to their spots. That'll give me more power. Yeah, I was gonna say, why do I not have enough power here? Like, they have to get through the Zoltan shield, and then they have to line up their shots almost perfectly. Alright, there we go. And now that that's been done, go stand in the sensor room so I can see what's going on. Okay. And yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oh, also they have no way to heal their guys. Wait, what the? Oh, you're kidding me. They cut through the Zoltan. Alright, that's a micro fail on my part. I didn't reassign power from the shield, from the dodge over to shields. A little bit unlucky, but mostly just a micro error on my part. Alright, let's see what's going on over there. Yeah, they're pretty screwed. We'll set some more fires, but they're pretty screwed. Fire beams are pretty nasty. Alright, so they're gonna die. The entire ship is going to be on fire in a few seconds. So either they die from the fires, or they die from lack of oxygen. One of the others. One of the two options here. This dude's trying to hide out up there, but sooner or later the fires will spread up there. Or the oxygen will go out, and then they'll die due to lack of oxygen. It looks like that's going to end up happening. You can hide up there in the corner, but it doesn't matter. You're going to die eventually. One way or the other. It's a pretty horrible fate, isn't it? Pretty horrible way to go. Either asphyxiating or being burned. Alright. So, no fires, but there's no oxygen, and he can't run in to fix it because he'll die instantly, so we're just waiting for the lack of oxygen to sweep in there and kill him. By fire be purged. Come on, man. I can fire, but the weapons guy is already maxed out, so it doesn't really do anything. This is, again, where having a fast-forward option would be nice. Sadly, this is not an emulator, and there is no fast-forward option. But it is only a matter of time. There it is. Now he's dead. Was it worth it? I don't know. Maybe. So we got to upgrade shields next, because I do need level 2 shields. And I've got to remember to move power. Alright, Mantis controlled or Rebel controlled. Mantis sectors are really good for me to travel through. So I think I'll go this way, although that does mean that it's... The one downside to going there is it is all red sectors to the end, which could be trouble. I don't care, let's go for it. I don't mind the red sectors. They can be fun to go through. Let me jump here and then here. That'll give me a view. I'd love to hit a store because I've got all this stuff that I can sell. Alright, nothing. And indeed, there's a store. Alright, looks like we're taking the southern route then. Here over to the store. I can name one of my guys Firefighter. Alright, good. We've got a blue option here. If you pick this one, you have a chance to lose a crew member. But this one, you'd just get a scrap reward. And we even got an augment, hacking stun, which is not a great augment, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's see what we can get here at the store. Drone control. Ooh, could I get cloaking here? Are there any weapons on sale? Well, we could get a glaive beam, but we already have a pike beam, so that's probably not that useful. Burst laser 1 is not one of the better lasers, but we could get one. The other option is, well, first of all, let's sell some of the stuff we don't need. Hacking stun, anti-personnel drone, stun bomb. Alright, that gets us to 110. What is the fire beam so far? Alright, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get cloaking here. That would be a little bit much. Crew teleporter is not useful, not very good with an all Zoltan crew. So that's not that good. I could get drone control with the defensive drone, though, and I think I'm going to do that because that would be super duper useful. I'll have to get them separately, but I can get them for... The drone control's 75, the system repair drone sells for 15, so that would be 60. I can get it, I can get it for 110. Let's do that. Boom. And I don't think there's anything else I'd really like to sell right now, to be perfectly honest. The fire beam is useful for strangling crew, and pike beam if I don't want to, if it's too dangerous to do that. This offensive setup is good enough for the time being. And let me rename one of the guys Firefighter. Let me name the Rockman Firefighter because Rockmen aren't affected by fire. Alrighty, so that's my thought process there. Having a defensive drone this early will help a lot. The Zoltan shield helps with that too. The only thing I wish I had was a little bit of scrap to fix up the ship, but I am at 19 hull and that's not too bad. Alright, so that spent a lot of scrap, but I think it was pretty worthwhile. Alright, they've got a beam drone, flak. I wish I had level 2 shields here. I really do. This ship's too dangerous. I need to use the pike beam here. Pike beam is definitely... This ship's pretty dangerous. Only one shield bubble, though, which is good. That combat drone is going to eat away at my Zoltan shield pretty fast. So let's get that shield bubble up behind it. So long, farewell. Oh, they hit piloting. Alright, anyway, the good news is I can use a pike beam, and I want to take out their drone as well as their weapons, so that's why I'm going to fire it this way. Not enough damage to take out their drone, but at least we have... See, this is why you need that one shield bubble, so that a drone like this doesn't constantly hit. Anyway, piloting's been hit, and that's not good, so we have 0% evade, and all these shots are going to hit, so... they hit weapons, which is not good. They also hit oxygen, for what it's worth. Yeah, hopefully we can get that fixed quickly. I think I can get another shot off with the pike beam, though, before their shields come back up. I hope so. It's going to be close. No, it didn't happen. Dang it. So we're helpless until weapons come back up here. Boy, that flak hitting weapons was really bad. Oh, and see, like, and that flak did nothing, so it's just random. Now, I know that oxygen's been knocked out, but I need to, I think I can win the fighter. Ah! Ion Blast, why? Why you gotta miss? Come on. And yes, having level 2 shields here would have helped a ton. Alright, let's get that second Ion Blast up. Wow, we're actually dodging the flak pretty well. Ah, I missed again. Come on, one of these Ion Blasts just has to hit. There we go, finally. How much health? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I can hit 6 rooms, I can win this battle here. That's 5. I can only hit 5, though. It's a shame. I'm going to take this surrender, just because I don't want to continue this battle. Alright, go fix the oxygen. That was a pretty rough battle. Not the best battle, but had some misses, and not having level 2 shields was bad. Anyway. Let's get these guys healed. Obviously the defensive drone didn't do anything there because they didn't have any missiles. Yeah, I'm also... The defensive drone will be super helpful if I end up having to go through rock space, which is very possible. Alrighty. Can I name the weapon guy Arsonist? Yes. I definitely need to patch up the hole at some point. This ship is actually not that bad. This is a fairly strong ship. I'd love it if there is another store somewhere in this area. 2 missiles for 2 drones? Sure, I'm not using missiles, so of course, why not? Not a very useful jump point. Alright, so that leads to the exit. That's good to know. And this top path also leads to the exit. Although, it's kind of a weird route up there. Alright, I see how I want to go. Yo, Fanshawn. There are people on board. Let's get everybody over there to help out. We can do this. I'll have to micro out that one Zoltan when he gets low, but I think I'll be okay. The Rockman can win 1v1 here. Then I gotta bring this guy back. Alright, I've got plenty of time before they get a point of damage on the engines. Oh, there's a solar flare too? Well, that's annoying. Alright. Actually, stay there and put out the fire. Okay, see, that wasn't that bad. We'll get out of here before we take any more damage. Actually, we're probably going to get hit by one more solar flare, just because the Rockman's the pilot. And I still have to charge up the FTL. Of course, you would hit the oxygen, wouldn't you? Alright, you just stand in here and charge up the FTL. It's like, you would hit oxygen, wouldn't you? I have no idea what determines how much fire appears. As far as I can tell, I think it's just random. Actually, stand in here, jump us out before that solar flare hits. Another Mantis ship. Let's use the pike beam just for safety's sake here. Oh wait, no. I need to focus on shields for this battle. I have to keep hitting shields because they had 2 shield bubbles. Also, we need our own shield bubble. Got to keep hitting shields and get the chain ion effect going. Here comes a Mantis. Well, fortunately he ran into the med bay. As soon as this guy is no longer stunned, I'll run him in there. Alright, there goes the shields. Let's hit. That should work pretty well. What the? Okay, so what happened there was they fired a heavy laser. At the instant I ran this guy out of the shield room, and because he's a Zoltan, running him out of the shield room depowered the shields. That would have blocked that. It lined up perfectly for them. Let me just put it that way. Alright, so here we just have to keep their shields depowered while the pike beam's recharging. Silly. It's just always funny when the game lines up like that. And also, getting a level 2 shields or level 4 shields will block a lot of that potential damage, which I almost have enough for. So, by buying the defensive drone at the store, I was investing in the future. Like, I was making an investment for later in the run, but that made me weaker right now, because I would have had level 2 shields a while ago, and I would not be taking as much damage in these fights. Or level 4 shields, excuse me. 2 shield bubbles, level 4 shields. So anyway, like I said, I made an investment in like the long-term part of the run, but I have been weaker in these recent fights because of that. Alright, the one I need to jump from is here. That is the... No, wait, that one leads to the exit as well. Okay, either of these two leads to the exit. Alright, that means I can jump around here and not get caught. Here's that same one again. Please give me the good option. Nope, bad option again. I was like, please give me the good option. For those who didn't see it before, that one is a 50-50 chance to get a Mantis, a new Mantis crew member. The good option is you get a Mantis who joins you permanently to fight. The bad option is you take 5 hull damage and you get nothing. That's the second time now that this has happened, unfortunately. That's also a defensive 2 drones, so I'm going to need to fire both Ion Blasts together in order to get one of the shots through. And this is actually pretty bad. Yeah, this is pretty bad because they have a fast-firing Ion and a Burst 2 laser. So it's not too good. Turn off the oxygen to get more dodge chance. Oh, and they have an oxygen hack too? Jeez, wow, this is a really tough ship for this early in the game. A lot of tough stuff there. I mean, the weapons alone are very good, and they have a defensive drone too, and hacking, which has hacked my oxygen and put a time limit on this battle before I have to jump out. So, hopefully, we gotta hope that one of these 2 shots gets through. And it shot down both of the Ions. Note that I have no shields and they just fired a burst 2. So this might be the end of the run here. And now I can't even run away because they just hit piloting. Alright, we finally got their weapons down. Okay, that helps a lot, but their burst laser 2 is still up. Oh, wow. I knocked out their burst after 1 shot, but it still got through and hit the med bay, unfortunately. Alright. Well, that's going to kill this ship, but we're at 2 hull, and that's pretty bad. That's not good. That is not good, my friends. That is not good. And we got a whole bunch of red sectors coming up, so yeah, this might not work. This might not work out, sadly. Now, if I end up dying here, then the defensive drone is a huge mistake, because I could have not bought that and gone for shield upgrades earlier. But again, you just don't know. That's the thing. Alright, so there we go. Now we can run another shield bubble. Oh, wait, how much was it? Well, I could have done that sooner. That was my... Alright, I made a mistake. I thought it was 50. It actually wasn't as much. Yeah, this is probably not going to work out, unfortunately. We'll see. This ship is not scary at all. We can run the fire beam here. Try to kill the enemy crew. This ship is not particularly dangerous. I mean, it's just weird sometimes the ships you get. Like, this ship is so much weaker than the one we just fought. I mean, so much weaker. Okay, we do need level 2 shields, though, for the future. Just so we can see what's going on over there. Yeah, it's right. It's 50 for both upgrades, and I'm so used to thinking 50 for the next level of shield upgrades, but I already had the first level. That's exactly right. So I actually could have upgraded that sooner. Alright, now they do have some NGs over there repairing, but that's a lot of fire, so yeah, as I said, it's a lot of fire. Alright, we should be able to turn our own oxygen back on, because I don't think they're getting weapons online anytime soon. I mean, it's a valiant attempt by that NG to fix stuff, but oh, he just managed to run in there on 4 HP. Well, I mean, obviously this is just a matter of time. He's dead. Oh, that's a nice reward. Oh, there's a store. Okay. This means fighting the rebel fleet, but it's totally worth it. Because I'm going to die if I don't get out of here. This means I'm going to have to end up fighting the rebel fleet, but I'm going to die soon anyway. And obviously I have to spend... Alright, gotta use the scrap to fix up the hole. And I'm going all... I'm healing it all the way because I need to get out. I'm gonna need to jump through the rebel fleet twice. Maybe just once. Maybe just once. Alright, we're still in this, guys. Alright, they're gonna try to escape. We're still in this, guys. Oh, and I need the... Obviously I need the pike beam if they're gonna try to run away. I can't just rely on the fire beam. They have a 2-shot laser, and they have a halberd beam over there. Actually, I gotta try to ionize their piloting first. Shouldn't say charging if it's been ionized. Oh well. Whatever. Also, let's not risk this. Let's get the second shield bubble up. Fired too quickly. I actually fired too fast with the ions. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, you, Hut, go over there. It's going to depower my shields again. Alright, there we go. Alright, so they moved their guy out of the piloting room, fortunately. There we go. Alright, so this battle looks to be a pretty easy win. We have no oxygen, but we should win the battle before that becomes an issue. Yeah, not too much more to say. This battle's over. They can't bring this guy back because their teleporter's been knocked offline. Alright. Let's get you back in there. That'll provide enough power to turn the oxygen back on before we all suffocate. Now the issue is just going to be getting past that rebel fleet. Whatever, just fire. I only need to do 2 damage. Alright, 32 scrap. I'd love to upgrade engines again, because the faster you upgrade this, the faster you charge. But I can't. The faster the FTL charges. Alright, so we're going to have to go from here and then to the exit. And hopefully we'll just be able to get out, I hope. Missile launcher. Alright, so we have to run as much engine power as we can. I'm just not going to run. I'm not going to run weapons at all, because I'm not trying to defeat this ship. And it's just a matter of letting the FTL charge up as fast as possible and hoping to get out of there. Let me actually do this. If I'm not running weapons, this way I can turn off oxygen and get a defensive drone for that missile. Nice. We should have to hit either 1 or 2 ASBs. Hopefully we can get out with just 1 ASB. Oh, we even dodged it. Wow, 32% evade. Alright, we're going to get out of this without any damage, I think. Come on. And we're out. Oh, we have to fight the rebels again, unfortunately. But we'll still manage to get out. I think we'll be okay once again. Same thing. Oh, they have a flak too. Well, hopefully we can get out before that's too much of an issue. They do have a missile launcher again. So, same thing. It's a shame I don't have level 5 engines. But I do have level 4, thank goodness. And I have the defensive drone, thank goodness, too. Huh, we've dodged. Actually, somebody leveled up. Who was that? Oh, it was Firefighter. He's leveled up. Nice. Good job, Rockman. I'm still not sure if the Zoltan shield blocks an ASB or not. Oh, wow, the Flak 2 didn't even do anything. Oh, okay, that's not so good. But we'll get out. We can fight these guys after jumping. Oh, no! No! Why? Why did the ASB have to hit piloting, of all things? Why did it have to hit piloting? Oh my goodness, the one thing. Oh. Well, actually it doesn't. Why did you have to hit piloting? Of all things. Jesus Christ. That was the worst thing it could have hit. That was the worst possible system. Oh my god. Literally, I'm dead serious. I guess engines would be bad too, but literally, like, anything else. Anything else. Oh my god. So, they have to finish fixing the hull breach. And I'm gonna have to pull these guys out of the shield room too, because they're gonna die. Alright. We're working on fixing this now. Alright, go heal. Frederick, you can survive another second or two. Of course, that cost me a shield bubble. But we've almost got this repaired. Alright, it is repaired now. Of course, the Flak 2 is about to come in and damage everything again. Alright, just don't hit piloting and we'll be out of here and we'll be okay. Oh my god. It's pretty silly sometimes. This game can be pretty silly. Alright, somebody come back and help repair. Oh man, really? Alright, I think we can still get out of here though. Oh my god, and another missile on piloting! Wow, I have no words. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. The ASB hit piloting. The Flak 2 hit piloting. A missile hits piloting. What the heck? Oh my god. We still can probably get out of here though. Next sector. Let's go to Slug. I don't want to go to Abandoned Sector.